Hello, hello, hello. Don't think we've got much time, but...
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Welcome to Mugello Circuit.
All clear on pit exit.
Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, hopefully you've joined me now, Connor. Yeah, I need to fix up my pre-race loading screen a bit. Yes, welcome to qualifying. Welcome to Mugello. Alright. Let's see, I'm car number 10 in this field, so...
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
The outlap doesn't really get... Even when I screw up corners, doesn't really get our tyres up to temp, so we'll try and preserve some battery on the first lap, put in a bit of a banker so we're not right at the back. Hey Shane, welcome along. So yeah, this first lap we're about to do will just be a banker. Open the DRS nice and early. Head down this long straight. Start our lap right at the end of pit lane there. Late brake into T1. Oh, don't want to hit those sausages. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think you can do it on the first lap. But I don't think I've saved enough battery. I got too excited down through Casanova. We're up though. Incredible section of racetrack.
Fastest lap for Toffee, 118.35. The leader has just done a 116.66.
Not a terrible lap. On the fixed set, mate?
P10, that puts you 2.7 seconds off the pace.
Might be you've got a better setup. P10. Oh, 19. Ugh. That's terrible. Well, there are a few names in this field. Florian Kammerer. Is that a second account for Florian? Scott. Oh, Scott Tuffy. Scott Stuffy Tuffy. Purveyor of fine YouTube videos and sometimes streaming. I don't know if he's streaming right now. Look, we're number 10 and we're in P10, so. Yeah, I don't know, Connor. I think you'd have a better time with temp. You see, it's just like a lot of tracks. You end up back around entering the pit straight with about, with the low 80s, or at least I do. When I really wish I was, closer to 100. So yeah, I mean, maybe you're just not worrying about how maybe you're more comfortable starting in the mid 80s. Or maybe you're just putting a bit more energy through and you're closer to 90s. Shane. Yeah, well, he's had for a couple of weeks, he's had a exclusive relationship with his dissertation, but I think his Super Formula Light experiences have caused, with the shorter races, you get less corners, which means a couple of incidents and you really get a safety rating hit because it's all just corners per incident. So I think he's hoping that the tour can pile some good corners on top of the bad corners. Super Formula Light, especially with the rain, has had a few incidents. It can be and it can't be. I don't want to suggest that other series, I don't think Super Formula and Super Formula Lights are particularly crash fests, but they're higher incident than these That's
the end of the
tour
session,
races
P12.
or the Formula A regular races. P12. All right. We don't need to change anything. Medium, soft is the plan. And I want to do as close to 30 laps as I can on the mediums, and then go like 216s or 215s on softs. That'd be ideal. Some people leaving the grid. Got to be careful of that in iRacing. If you once you grid up, you've said you're ready. So if you leave the grid and everybody else joins the grid, you'll miss the start. So that's one of the reasons they've got this half the field is on the grid, 5 cars left to grid, so that if you're in the menus you can quickly jump in your car. Right. Thanks, Connor.
V12, 59 laps. Alright, Adrian, here we go. Green, green, green. Car right. Clear right. Right side. Still there, clear right.
Alright. Didn't die, didn't have any incidents. Thanks, Shane. That's the plan.
P11.
Unless it was go the hard tyre. We've been finding the hard tyre here doesn't work quite as well as the medium. So while the softer compound of the medium absolutely wears a bit more, the hard tyre isn't far behind it and doesn't give you the lap speed, so...
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear. That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing.
Not driving this well, I'm not driving fast laps.
The leader has just done 120.35.
Yeah, I think it's just, you get the sliding that gives you the deg.
V12.
Oh shit. I think the person in front of us was very unlucky to get caught in that. Not sure how we did not, to be honest.
The gap to May ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5 seconds.
Alright, we've got warm tyres, we got a gap to May in front, a little gap behind.
New fastest lap for Saal, 120.24.
Oh yeah, I'm not lapping 120s. Glass can have that. Yeah, I was actually watching some supercars at work this afternoon and
10th position. That lap time was 1:23.70. Good lap. That's your
It was
quickest
the
today.
round at the Australian Grand Prix, and they said even though they had only one soft compound of tyre, the wear was better than last year when they had a hard and a super soft, because the super soft didn't last and the hard just scrubbed, so it didn't last either. So going slightly softer on the tyre actually meant that the tyre gripped the surface enough to take what they were doing to it, and therefore it did less wear. Well, I don't know how far out ahead Tobias is. 2.2 from Luke.
The gap to May ahead is increasing. It's now 5.1 seconds. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
So my biggest worry about this race is physically making it to the end. I don't know what it is about this circuit, but I'm feeling it more in my arms and shoulders than any other circuit so far this year. In fact, I think some of the reason I'm a little slow is because I'm not turning the wheel fast enough in some of the corners, or far enough. I'm turning enough to turn the corner, but not enough to turn it fast, if you know what I mean. That's what I feel like anyway. The detail of this track is incredible. May not be coming through the VR and the image processing I have to do to sling it up to YouTube, and then YouTube's compression, but scenery's beautiful. This is one of the tracks that's done with the new 3D curb system. So all curbs in iRacing are 3D for general height. But these curbs are modelled for each of the individual saw teeth, realistically. So the noise that you get driving over them is generated out of the physics engine of the tyre actually deforming around the peaks of the curb and the suspension reacting to it. And they can really catch you out like that one did for me. Oh, off track.
Okay, Adrian, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Gap to Arneo behind is now 5.1.
Curbs are good for warming tyres. Okay. Well, we know that the sawtooth curbs put the tyres under stress, because we had that issue at, was it Qatar at Lusail, where they were running for long periods directly along a huge sawtooth curb. They had to modify the circuit by putting paint down so that they couldn't go as wide. Oh, nice. That's the sort of stuff that, you know, it's just really good sims like iRacing. It's just incredible to know that there's that detail behind it.
Behind is now 5.8 seconds.
These are good laps, I think. Except for that last corner. Seem to be relatively consistent, if slow.
That lap time was 1:23.06. That's your quickest so far.
Good thing is that despite the fact that Stuffy's in this race, I haven't come to grief. Hopefully he hasn't either. Had a number of races where if the two of us are in a race, we tend to have some bad luck, including the Missed Apex Championship. Oh yeah, Stuffy's up there in 6th. Nice. Yeah. He's a bit of mine as well. I've been having a bad Missed Apex season this season. I finally managed to get her up on the front of the reverse grid in the last race at the last race. The Super Formulas at Charlotte Roval. So the F3s I got 18th, I think. So I was right up the front of the top 20 reserves, and I ended up in a 3-car sandwich and just misjudged my turn in, but Colton on the outside of me thought I'd turn, and I couldn't because I had someone on the inside, and next thing you know, there's a giant mess.
Last lap time was at 1:23.46.
Ooh. Ooh. Bad sausage.
Stewards have warned us about track limits lengths, keep it between the lines. Gap to Arneo behind us now, 8.2.
The issue with our strat is, I don't think it's going to push me forward much, because I don't think I'm that much faster, even on the softs. Yeah, I haven't looked ahead to see who's on what, to be honest. Let me... Oh yeah, there's a couple of softs. The trouble with the top three is, I think even if they are slower, they're not going to be that much slower. So...
So Arneo behind us now, 8.8.
Off track.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adrian. The gap to May in front is now 9.3 seconds.
Whoops. It's Tobias's fault. He put up a thanks radio message. Yeah, I haven't done so much calculating time. It's more, I think I'm probably fast enough, softs to medium, that over 15 laps.
Thank you.
Make it up. And I didn't think I'd make... Well, I didn't think I'd make the medium tyres last long enough to avoid the extra stop. And 2 loads of mediums didn't make sense. Oh, Scott's in, Brad's in. Hopefully that's not an incident. No,
8th place.
that's a stop, Brad's out.
seconds. Saal is pitting from position 1. He should come out just in front of you. The leader, Saal, is pitting. The gap to May ahead is now 9.6 seconds. Okay, Adrian, the next car is May. P7, the lap time was at 1:23.79. Pitting. Cat is now leading.
Brad's going to have DRS and probably pass me along here. Not much I can do.
Alright, Adrian, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. On your left, clear left. Come on, keep pushing. Right side's clear. P7. Your lap time was 1:23.57.
Fucking hell.
Concentration, make fast if you work for it. Track limits. Car right. Clear right. Shit, Adrian. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Yeah, I wasn't defending from that. I should have made that easier actually, because I've got DRS now. Ah, it wasn't enough track.
Just cut the track. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, old mediums against brand new softs, that was always going to happen. And Luke, who's probably a second faster lap than me on same tyres. Stuff he's not been catching.
Just posted at 1:20.53. Toffee is reading you in. The gap's now 5.6.
There it is. Mediums are warmed up. And my mediums are going. Yeah, the temperature's leaching out of them.
The car in front of us is Newman.
Mate, what is this return? I'm sorry, Florian.
Oh,
Such a rookie move,
sounds like Tobias came across a bad rejoin.
Down the inside, inside.
The gap to Newman ahead is increasing. It's now 9.0. The car in front is pitting.
Well, it sounded like it could have involved Florian as well.
P5.
Ate that off track.
Stay between the lines, please, Adrian.
Oops. There's Brad. That moves us up a spot. Shame to see, but good for us. And we've got Anthony coming up behind us on softs at a rate of knots.
Left side. Still clear left. Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh, he's on mediums. Far out. He just caught us 2 seconds in one lap on the same tyre. Flippin' heck. Tobias is in the pits. We won't be happy with that.
We're looking good here. P4.
We're not looking good. These lap times are abysmal. I think I'm going to have to extend these softs a little longer. Because I need to get off these mediums.
Gap to Toffee behind is now 0.9.
Lap 24, 2 equal stints on softs.
Car left. Clear left. Come on, mate, defend your position.
What would those...
Thank you. Thank you.
Hang on, I'm trying to do the maths here. 39... 35... Oh, hang on.
The gap to Toffee ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds. The leader is pitting now.
Okay. So 18 lap stints. Yeah. Look, it's a bit longer than I wanted to do on the soft. I feel like lap 15, like seriously, I felt lap 16. I looked down and I'm like, oh look, it's like a switch. But it was going from low 22s in my practice to mid 23s. Not what am I doing now?
New fastest lap for Saal, 119.79.
High 24s. So yeah, I think you've got the right shout there, Connor. As always. Why can I drive that chicane like that every time? I'm going to do one more lap because I just wasn't mentally prepared to box there. So let's get the softs chosen. So this is our in lap. It's alright, I can still do the plan. I'll just do one lap less on the first set of softs. Alright, boxing this lap. The front to rear bore temp's been out of balance. I don't know whether it was because I was running the
Speed limit, pit lane
such a
speed
slow
limit
pit
is
lane.
16 kilometers per hour.
Soft tyres selected.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Lovely smooth pit lane after Suzuka.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Alright, Cold soft tyres. Oh, the grip. Get out, understeer. We don't need you anymore. We've got grip.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds.
Tobias is back out. Vito!
Okay, Adrian, the next car is May.
How you doing? Oh, Stuffy pitted. Ooh. No temp yet, Adrian, no temp. That's annoying, because I think we would have been a lot closer to Stuffy without that oversteer moment. What a terrible outlap. So fun. The worst thing that happens tonight is we've driven some laps around this circuit in a simulated Formula 1 car, then we've had a good night, I reckon.
Toffee ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7 seconds. That's your quickest lap. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Oops. Yeah. I know Luke would have given him a run for his money.
That was a 122.02.
Come on. That was a bit more turn than that corner needed.
Okay, Adrian, just cut the track.
Yeah, I'd like to beat Scott. That'll be fun. Especially since he's probably mostly here for the SR, so...
Gap to
What a terrible lap. I don't know if I'm taking the curbs differently. This soft set feels a lot more on edge. Than either in practice or the mediums. I really want to be running 52.5 as the base brake bias, but it seems to put too much heat in the front.
30 laps remaining on this tank. You've just done a 121.83. That's your fastest lap. The gap to Toffee ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
First chicane felt slower but more comfortable with just lifts rather than braking, but I think you need braking to get through there fast enough. The temperature delta between the front and the back as well is not great. I believe the W12 car setup manual said not to let it get outside 5 to 7 degrees core down any one side, and at the moment we're 5 to 7, 5 on the right, 7 on the left. I think it's just the characteristics of this setup.
That was a 21.77. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
iRacing W12 manual. I don't have the real W12 manual. That's the one that matters anyway for that sort of info.
The gap to Toffee ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Ah, you're too fast, Scott. Too fast. It's almost like he races more than me.
E9.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure that piece of information's in the manual. It may have been on the W12 forum. When people were trying to tease details like the working tyre temp out of the iRacing devs.
Arneo behind is now 14 seconds. That last lap was a 21.89. Okay, Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
But the manual itself is very useful. I actually recommend reading the manual for any car that has one published. I know most of the GTPs do, or all the GTPs do. And they're not huge. Not like, you know, your road car manual where it's like 30 sections each with hundreds of pages. It's just takes you through all the settings, all the setup settings, so you understand vaguely what they are.
now 10 seconds.
That felt like a better line. Did that look like a better line? Yeah, they're pretty
That lap was a
off balance.
21.89.
I don't think I can change any of that in fixed. Oh, not quite there, I touched the sausages.
The gap is 8.9 seconds. May ahead is pitting.
Alright, we've got to watch for where May comes out.
P8, you've just done a 121.51. That's your fastest lap today.
But it's still climbing. Check on the main straight again. 20. So yeah, it's 28-29 seconds. Probably need to properly jump someone. So we're trying to catch Scott. But we're also trying to catch up that 8 or so seconds on Timothy.
The gap to Toffee ahead is now 13 seconds.
If we do catch Scott, that'll be our 8 seconds on Timothy, I feel. Alright, so as we go past the line, Timothy is 21.
21.67.
Cool. Come on. Come on, Adrian. That's not it.
So Toffee ahead is now 13 seconds.
I feel like I've been sending that last corner's apex postcards.
You've just done a 22.09. It's now 28 Celsius. To Toffee ahead is now 13 seconds.
That might have been an apex. Not sure it was the right apex, but it might have been one.
That lap time was 1:22.04.
Where are we? 41 was our next target lap.
That lap was a 1:21.83. Seconds. Track limits, watch those lines.
That was a good lap up, or decent lap up till then. I thought it was a decent lap. Too many curbs.
P8.
Frankie's in the pits. Spice is also in the pits. Spice is just coming out of the pits.
Closing the gap. It's now 1.6.
Of course, Tobias is closing the gap on his out lap. Why not? Is there anything he can't do? I might need to pull up some laps on Garage 61 and Tobias's and Connor's and see where I'm going wrong, like.
The next car is Toffee. Pay attention to track limits, please, Adrian. Car left. Clear left. Bad look, mate.
On fresh softs, even on old softs.
7th position. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
I mean, what's that? He's made a couple of tenths just in turn 1 on me. I had a pretty shitty turn 1 too, but...
The leader's pitting now. The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
It's gone. Gone! That's alright. Frankie on fresh tyres is closing on me. Oh look, this is my lap to stop. You know what? I'm just going to go one more. One more.
Fastest lap for Saal, 118.42.
Scott stopped.
P5, car left. Clear left. Increased, it's now about 1.5.
Alright. I think we box again, otherwise never even going to have a hope against Scott.
You should actually be not allowed to race this car, mate. You nearly took me out for the second time in a race.
Woo!
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.6.
No clue how to race while being lapped.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Pit speed limit is so terrible here.
100 metres.
Soft tyres.
50 metres.
Oh, you're kidding.
Arneo behind is pitting now.
And we're going to have Luke coming up on us quick as well. Shit.
Pit exit looks clear.
Going to be in sector 2 for me.
You need to slow down, give back some time.
Took too much liberty in Casanova. Oh, oh, oh. Grip. Must remember, have grip. Have grip. Still only 0.8 down on our fastest, so... It's not a terrible outlap.
Eighth place. gap to Arneo behind is now 17 seconds.
How you going, Gabe? Too many off tracks.
Warned about track limits.
Alright. Improved our fastest by 1.1 seconds. That's not bad for a second lap on these tyres.
Man, I'm hugging you.
Gap to May in front is now 17 seconds.
Ooh.
Alright Adrian, the next car is May. The gap to Arneo behind is now 17 seconds. It's your best lap in this session.
Alright. First laps out of the pits have been promising. Flippin' heck.
We've been warned about track limits. The gap to May ahead is now 17 seconds.
Just me to open my big mouth. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. You're just joining us. We're just started lap 47. 59 tours of the lovely Mugello circuit in Tuscany in Italy. We're in the famous section of a modern Formula 1 car where, provided you don't do silly things like run onto the curbs like I did last lap, all 100% throttle. You just turn the wheel, let the downforce work till you get there. Surprisingly long lap because it feels like a small circuit. Yeah. It's a 121.3.
Lap time was at 121.33.
No, no, no.
Toffee is getting closer. The gap's now 14 seconds.
Oh, Scott's behind us. You.
P8.
Yeah, this series that we're running in now, the Tour series, there's an open, and this is the fixed version. Is pretty popular. No, I'm not really a too much of an endurance person. So this is my endurance, a Grand Prix.
2 and 3 are 0.40 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
So I'll be doing the open version of this tomorrow night at the same time. And depending on how these two races go, sometimes I'll do the Saturday and Sunday night versions as well. Actually, I'll usually do the Sunday night version. Sunday night for me, because that tends to get a pretty high strength field, so it's good for championship points without needing to get up in European time zone. I think I need a bit more time in the old tin tops before I start doing too many 4-hour races. I don't know what the next I don't know whether Scott, I could ask him.
Last lap time was at 1:21.51.
He's in this race. Don't know whether Scott's getting the group from the Daytona 24 back together again for another Enduro later in the year. We'll probably do the Nürburgring 24. Not sure what we'd go in. I assume we'd go in a GT3.
Gap to Toffee behind is now 13 seconds.
But I know he's just been busy with work and other stuff, so he's probably not thought about the special events calendar. But yeah, hopefully I didn't embarrass everyone too much at the Daytona 24, and I'm asked back to drive with Veloce Vexed Stuffy Racing again. It was fun last time. I think Connor enjoyed his experience. Just annoying that we got put back at the start.
21.63.
Because it was certainly a super well-balanced split. Yeah, I believe from his last video he had a big dissertation to write. So I think that's handed in now, so I don't know what other stuff he's got.
That lap time was 1:22.00.
Right now he's got a decent gap to us, which is good. Come on, Adrian. Don't look at your relative till straight. 12 seconds, he's back. Yeah.
Blue flag.
Oh, really?
Toffee is gaining on you. The gap's now 12 seconds.
Come on, Claudio. Get in the DRS.
Blue flag.
Oh god, he didn't get in the DRS, did he? Why you not listen? Ah, Connor. You'll be right. Lots of people have survived. Not me, because I never had to do one, but, you know. I remember a little bit about what school was like.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling main in. The gap's now 12 seconds.
The leader is coming up on me. I wish they'd hurry it up. .2, really? Just ignore them. Oh, mate. You want that side? You can have that side.
You're reeling main in. The gap is now 12 seconds.
Shane. I didn't mind school so much. Yes! If we can stay in this DRS for a couple laps, that'd be awesome. I don't want this dirty air. Come on, Claudio. I think we lost 4 tenths that we'd gained on the straight there. What's it, 5 laps older than ours? Unfortunately, I think any softs going off is a little late. Unless they have an incident, because there's 2 laps to go.
That was 121.16.
Hope Claudio doesn't watch my stream, because I am kind of hoping that he just slides off somewhere. Minor incident. Just enough for me and Luke to get past and for me to have one more lap. And then the same thing can happen to Timothy. That'd be awesome. 8. Yeah, we couldn't close him down fast enough. My pace isn't really here this week.
Last lap. You've just done it, 121.39. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Sure, if Luke watches, if you watch this back, Luke,
Captain May, ahead is now
you'll have wished that I hung out in front of Claudio a little more. Though I was in front of him for quite a while. Yeah, open sets. I'll be running the same set, I think. I haven't practiced with anything else, and unfortunately this series, as Gabe was saying, isn't super popular, so not too many setup shops do it. So I don't think there's any big surprises with, like there might have been at Suzuka, with different downforce levels. I think everyone's going to be high downforce. You need too much downforce through the curves, and there's a lot of them.
E8. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Yeah, Shane, I do get to play with my batteries.
Well done, Claudio. Good win, mate. Too quick.
Thanks, Connor. What was that, P12 up to P8? Especially considering I'm not particularly zoomy. I might actually go all the way... Oh, no, they'll be in my garage anyway. What were my first set like? Oops, don't drive off. I don't want to scare him off though. I don't want to make him feel too bad because I want him to come back and race. What do we got? 66, 66 inside, middle, then 75, 75. Those are the fronts, and low mid 80s across the back. So they were fine. They just drop off. Hang on, let me just... go all the way around. Why not? I got this far. But yeah, congratulations to the podium. What do we have? Claudio Francesco, Luke Vesti, and Anthony Catt.
Watch your speed.
Yeah, you can't see it.
100 meters.
I'm waving, totally waving. I need a button to press so that I can
50 meters.
wave. Alright. I'm going to flip across and watch Tobias's lap 20. So I think that's when he had the incident. Tobias in that really nice gold and white paint scheme. Do like that one. Hey, whoa! There it was. Hey, Stuffy. Yeah, good race, mate. Good race for you. Just in 10th. Yeah, good going. Did you do one more stop than me? Hang on, let's just jump to you. Yeah, you did. For one more stop. Yeah, no, that was good. It wasn't until it wasn't. Oh. Is that Florian? Yeah, that's not the best rejoin. Oh, Scott. Oh, look, mate. That's... yeah. Need to get on the Acertech bandwagon. Alright, Shane. Catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, just get too wide. So... Russell... don't recall seeing Russell before. Could drive this car all the time, but wide in turn 1. Probably looking back, probably already looking in the mirror. And then yeah, that's just a bit much speed. You're never going to turn at that pace. And then here you're out on the marbles. Like you can see the difference in the color of the track at the corner where most of the race cars go on the racing line, and then yeah, out further where it's all rough and dirty. And then yeah, and also I think I think there's a bit of camber involved in that too. Let's have a look. So, yeah, there's definitely slight camber on this corner. You're just sliding downhill here. But here's the thing. When you're here, you come to a stop and check your relative, because Tobias is always coming through. Oof. I think Florian said got no damage there, but it was netcode. Tobias. Yeah. So yeah, bit of an incident. Lap 17, first corner for Anthony. Apparently got damage to a front wing. Oh. Oh, that's really... Oh, yeah. Florian's just come in there a bit too hot and just understeer like anything. Look, no turn whatsoever. And yeah, I think you would have banked on him missing you there. Wonder what it looks like from cockpit view. Sorry everyone, I'm just amusing myself a little. I'm going to go back and watch the start and then I'll stop the stream. Yeah, I think I would have turned out of that more. I would have got to here and gone, nope. Alright, let's go to me and let's go to the start of the race. Because I think I handled the start okay. I didn't get a super great launch. Didn't get balked by the driver here. But I was out on the dirty stuff and I couldn't hold the grip. Yeah, I wasn't pleased with how quickly I got the throttle down there. Just being a bit conservative. Whoop. That could have been bad. And yeah, I think that was a decent lap. Bit wide of that, but I was like that for the first half of the race. So yeah, we gained one spot off the line. Oh, I think. Yeah, I was on the brakes way too early. I should have pushed that a lot more. That's disappointing. That's then dropped me back a little. Nearly lost it there. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me all. And hope you enjoyed the stream. This is a beautiful circuit. To drive around in one of these cars, just fantastic. So yeah, I'll hope you'll join me tomorrow night. And yeah, until then, have a great day, evening, afternoon, night, and I'll see you next time.